Whoop, whoop. What's up again, Jugga Bros and Bearcats? We're here hanging and chilling. Jimmy T, good to see you again, pal. My partner in crime, whoop, whoop, over on HMG Insanity, where we get crazy talking about lunacy. But tonight, keep it going with the Raw watch long continuation. Since I don't have access, able to get to my Netflix because of Roku not having power and my internet being messed up, we're going to continue on the usual, let's say, the special sites. And since it's a replay, we can do it at 1.25 times speed, which means we get through this a little bit quicker than usual. So let's go. Whoop, whoop. Picking off after the Bronson Reed Penta match with the Stephanie Vaquera promo. Let's go. Yeah, pal. Whoop, whoop. Dude, the fact that we actually get to play clips from the show on our show is awesome. That makes that adds a completely different element. It makes things different, which makes it especially one of the first clips we got to play was that spot where Cocaine put a line on the Ring Rat's ass, was about to do that line before Kerry Morton interrupted him. Oh, we got the women's title match tonight, street fight. I'm going to do a little cheers, generals. Whoop, whoop. Hey, what's up now? So whoop whoop. I'm not on Netflix tonight, but I am on part 2 of that one site currently at the 23-minute and 45-second mark, and we are going 1.25 times speed tonight. Yeah, I saw that. I'm very happy with those numbers. Very, very happy with those numbers. Whoop whoop.
Extraño mucho a México, mi gente. No mames, güey. You people have no culture. Nada. You people have no respect, güey. Nada. You want to cheer, to support this imposter, this fraud. The Mexican people would never, ever support this imposter. The Mexican people, they love, they admire los americanos. Y the real, el grande americano, eh. Long live the real grande americano. The real grande americano. Viva Mexico, eh. Long live los americanos.
How crazy, the most entertaining that Tyler Bate and Pete Dunne have ever been in their entire WWE careers is this.
Chaparro Americano, the original. Let me tell you something. There is only one, el grande Americano. There's only one agenda de lucha libre, mi gente.
For real, they get like.
Yo soy el grande Americano.
They get it. They get it. Like.
Prove that not only to the entire world, but especially to mi gente in Mexico.
And the fact is too, like. Dunn and Bate, like their bodies are built like those more like, if you go back in time and look like at some of the older luchadors, they're built kind of like them. Like they got that old school, like kind of roundish body, but still small. But small enough to be able to do that, do the lucha style.
World champion of shirtlessness, Bert Kreischer's in the house. When Bert's daughters were accepted to an elite private boarding school, the shirtless party legend and stand-up comedian moves his family to Beverly Hills. The down-to-earth Kreischer struggled to adjust to the new high-class world as Bert's lack of filter hilariously gets him into trouble each episode. Free Bert is streaming now only on Netflix. Oh my God!
Yeah, they're putting everything into it. Get me Dom, pal.
Oh, the double champion is back.
Hey, what's up, Yosef? Whoop whoop. Good to see you, pal. Happy Monday. Hope yours is going well. Yeah, like for some reason, these three specific individuals, like they understood the assignment and they got it, and they nailed it.
Do you have any idea the effect Dom's facial hair has on the opposite sex? Hell, the same sex.
Ole!
No one can get enough Dirty Dom.
Yep, yeah, Dom is just coming out. I'm also watching at 1.25 times speed as well. So we can do this a little bit quicker tonight. Whoop, whoop. Definitely a high point of his career. Not sure if best ever yet, but definitely a high point of his career.
And to introduce the winner, my güerita, Liv Morgan.
I don't know.
I know. Well, thank you so much, Daddy Dom, for that amazing introduction. We are so...
No, I need a drinky, pool boy. Cheers, genitals.
Oh, yeah. So, ladies and gentlemen, please give a very warm
Whoop, whoop.
to my best friend, my sister, the strong, the talented, big sexy, Raquel Rodriguez!
Well, Raquel is moments away from battling for the Women's World Championship in a Philly street fight where anything goes. They know how to throw down here on Broad Street. And big, sexy Raquel Rodriguez looks to make Liv Morgan's prediction come true.
Let's get the woman a microphone! Get the woman a microphone! Are you kidding me?
Come on, Joey.
Sexy over here! It's about time. Hermanita! Yeah? Thank you so much! I mean, it has been...
I did make the mistake. I didn't watch the end. I didn't see the end either. I did make a mistake if I went online I went on Twitter to put the post out, or for this show being live. I did catch that Reigns kind of shot pretty hard on Punk, like pretty hard on Punk. I didn't watch it. I just read like, yeah, he hit this, he hit that. Oh shit! All right, let's see it. 5 all time. I wouldn't say so.
And now I have a title opportunity. The more the merrier, right? Because a win for one in the Judgment Day is a win for all, right?
Yes. She's so right. You're so right. A win for one is a win for all. But tonight,
Yeah.
stay in the back. It's just because it's gonna make my victory.
Yeah, he hits on he presses some buttons.
Because then I will become your women's world champion on my own.
I don't know if he does or not. Just look at her, pal.
La Primera defends the title in a Philly street fight.
I mean, he would do well in the Attitude Era.
Now stepping to the candidate, women's world champion, really with a score to settle against a woman who's been a thorn in her side for many weeks, Raquel Rodriguez. Raquel was taken out by an ankle injury. It was exacerbated by the attack from Raquel Rodriguez.
I mean, he'd definitely be in the conversation, yeah.
Take her pound of flesh tonight in a Philly street fight. Not to mention the fact that Stephanie fully aware that Liv Morgan's going to be keeping a close eye on this one. Should Stephanie be able to retain, she could be in the crosshairs for the Royal Rumble winner. While we're talking about Royal Rumble winners, Cole, Roman Reigns still to come tonight. Do you think he's going to call his shot? We're going to find out, aren't we? The OTC back in the house.
Oh, it's a women's title match right now. Okay.
I think the Philly street fight rules are going to favor Raquel.
Yeah, Philly street fight. Whoop, whoop.
Hard to disagree with your assessment of the situation, but I believe La Primera is so talented she could be able to neutralize whatever Raquel could throw at her.
They say in Vegas, everyone's got a talent. A blink, a breath, a moment that can't be controlled. But the great ones, they use it to their advantage. They own it. They've got them right where they want them.
Fly, Eagles, fly. Whoop, whoop. That was one of my favorite Super Bowls of all time. When the Eagles finally won. That last 5 minutes was so damn good.
Well, just announced today, Las Vegas will host SmackDown and Raw during WrestleMania weekend. Friday, April 17th and Monday, April 20th at T-Mobile Arena. Special combo tickets go on sale next Friday, February 13th via Access.com. Fans can purchase tickets during the exclusive pre-sale by visiting Access.com starting next Wednesday, February 11th.
I'm not much of a football guy, but I will watch the Super Bowl because it's great. It really is great sports drama. It really is. Like that's what the wrestling business needs to be. Is this like the Super Bowl? Like they know how to tell stories and get you hooked and make you care.
Introducing first the challenger from Rio Grande Valley, Texas.
Give me Nick Foles, pal.
The Judgment Day, Raquel.
match lasting over 35 minutes when entering number 17. Strong, sturdy, with a bad attitude. And Rodriguez taking it to the champ. And it's going to be interesting to see how Stephanie McCare's ankle is faring here in this match tonight. Right now,
I just now noticed this. Raquel is doing her own version of the elbows in the corner.
Stephanie doesn't say a lot. She's not a loudmouth champion. She just does her talking in the ring. I'm going to say nothing after that. You're right. Raquel just shut her right up. Raquel Rodriguez, listen, she's had success in these type of matches before. Remember a couple of years ago back at NXT. Down. Raquel is rolling here. First, we see this brutal clothesline that takes down the champ, and then a slingshot into almost a version of a jackhammer from Rodriguez. And now Stephanie hanging Raquel up on the top rope. Tully Blanchard beats Goldberg. Never thought I'd say that. Right? Boom! Super kick under the chin. And this is what makes McCare so dangerous. She is resilient, she is tough, and she is lightning quick. You will find few more technically skilled than the women's world champion McCare. And this is Stephanie's first ever street fight in WWE. Oh, God! Delivering a knee to Raquel. Bold woman.
Don't know, pal. Don't know, unfortunately.
Back in the ring, you can do as much damage as you want outside. Table up and Raquel Rodriguez bulldozing her over. There's the game-changing power of Raquel.
Give me the Slim Jim table, pal.
In technical ability, she more than compensates for in raw, brute strength. Sometimes that's all that matters. Stephanie now, perched on the steps. And Raquel just out-muscled her. Oh my God! Set her to a table. Raquel Rodriguez in control. Can she win the world title? Well, the champion, Stephanie McCare, made a critical error when she brought the table out earlier on. Raquel Rodriguez overpowering the champion and now in complete control. Rodriguez now with a length of chain. Things could go from bad to worse for the women's world champion, Stephanie McCare. Was being tied up by the challenger. Completely legal. Encouraged even. And look at Rodriguez just stomping on the injured foot and ankle. The official Eddie Rango only really has to do one thing.
All right, so it was the first Survivor Series then. Okay.
Raquel having her way. This has been a different Raquel Rodriguez the past couple of months. Confidence has made all of the difference. Again, it's been like watching, for lack of a better example, a lion grow into a lioness. And again, remember what she's attacking here, Corey, the already injured ankle of Stephanie McCare. They cost her a number of weeks of action. She was in a walking boot only a couple of weeks ago. Raquel certainly did her homework, preparing for this one. Here's the fighting spirit of the women's world champion on display. McCare with a headbutt. Driving Raquel's spine first into the apron. And again, really favoring her ankle as the champion. They're going to do her best to fight through the pain, but a one-legged person in a particular kind of contest for a reason. When you're in there against some of the size.
I have my personal feelings towards Punk as a human being, and this is not the time or the place to get into that.
Stephanie, we know a master in-ring technician. Does La Primera have what it takes to get dirty? Oh my God, to bend and break the rules. Trying to break the ankles, what she's trying to do. Really having her way with the champion. And if you're Stephanie McCare, the smile on the face of Rodriguez can be absolutely soul-crushing.
I mean, it's all fake wrestling, so.
Be dominated and laughed at by your challenger. And look, she's got that bad ankle pinned between the steps and the ring post. Stephanie trying to fight out of this situation. A desperate champion fighting to retain.
Well, yeah, I mean, obviously they knew it was going to happen. It was part of the show. It was clearly part of the show. And Vince has been one of those dudes where he's like, you know, hey, if it's good, it makes money, do it. Like he let Paul Heyman shoot on him to his face because he knew it was a money promo. And it's like, okay, let's do it.
The already injured ankle of Stephanie McCare has it pinned between the steps and the ring post as Rodriguez continues to dominate the champion in this street fight. The challenger using her surroundings to great effect, inflicting damage on the injured ankle of the champion. And again, look at Rodriguez go to work. And this is why we said earlier, Corey, that the street fight rules would favor Raquel. No disqualifications, no countouts. Now with that ouch, and Stephanie McCare just averted disaster. And now Stephanie with a kendo stick. Oh. This is what we need to see out of the champion.
Yeah, I would imagine Roman does his own thing.
With this offense.
All right, sorry about that. You had a little bit of ad break there.
Oh, wow, that was fortuitous. Yeah, both women. Yeah, Raquel Rodriguez is lucky that that chair went flying. And now Stephanie McCare with a kendo stick in hand. Kudos to Vaquer for hanging in this fight. But this has
Yeah, I was definitely better than this today.
Looking to make the most of this opportunity.
Hey, what's up, Car Blue? Good to see you, pal. Whoop whoop. Happy Monday. Hope your start of the week is going well. Yeet yeet. We're just here watching women's title in a Philly street fight. Stephanie Vaquer defending against Raquel Rodriguez.
Into the cover to win the women's world title. Stacks up Stephanie, who kicks it too. Now Raquel cannot allow herself to get frustrated. This is what she needs to do. Continue to pour on the punishment. Introduce steel chairs. More chairs being dumped into the ring by Rodriguez. The chairs don't always cooperate.
Yup. Whoop whoop. Anytime. Yeah, those South Park ones. Yup.
Raquel is out of it. I don't think the champ's done yet, Cole. No, she isn't. Devil's kiss and the steel steps. That may have turned Raquel's lights out. And suddenly the world champion, La Primera, has taken over after what had been a dominant performance by Raquel Rodriguez. Raquel showing the world just how tough she is, what a worthy champion she is. And that La Primera is not afraid to get her hands dirty to keep her gold. Now La Primera with a kendo stick. Here Raquel screaming in pain. And we learned
All right, looks like this match is going to be going for a little bit longer. I'm going to step outside for a little smoky tokey because I really need one right now. I really need to take a bong hit, like badly. I will be right back. Whoop, whoop. And we're back, and match is still going on. Damn, even through another commercial break.
pinfall or submission, only way to win, no disqualifications, no countouts.
I have seen them.
Ring stairs as a weapon. Powering up those steel steps. Oh no, this could be the end of La Primera. And the camera with a kick to the midsection. Preserve your title right there and bounce Raquel off the steps. Raquel trying to fight through the pain to topple her challenger. Will Stephanie's ankle hold up? Every step the champion takes, you can see her wincing with pain. Needs to find that next gear, that championship level. By Raquel. How quickly the tables can turn. A knee across the neck of Raquel Rodriguez. And now the champion looking to finish the job.
I haven't seen it yet. I have to go check that out. Yeah, Violent J always comes. He seems like a really. He always seems like a really. Everything I've heard and seen about him, seen from him, he seems like a good dude.
Keep the title, and Raquel happens to kick out. And you can see the frustration on the face of the champion, Raquel asking herself, "What do I have to do? How much more can Rodriguez take?" Well, these women putting themselves through hell, all for the World Championship as we kick off the road to WrestleMania. Double underhook applied, potentially looking for the SBB. Rodriguez too strong for the champion. And for Stephanie again. And just when you think Raquel was out of the matchup, she climbs back in. Raquel now with a trash can once again. Oh my goodness. And this could be enough to win a women's world championship. And a kick out by McHale. And now the frustrated Rodriguez. Raquel just needs to stay the course. And continue to wear down the champion. Raquel yet again searching for tools underneath the ring, and another table is introduced.
Some more Slim Jim tables, pal.
This time Raquel sends it into the ring. She doesn't move. Raquel's worked a long, long time.
I know we already saw a table spot tonight. That's why I remember that.
You see the official once again checking out the champ who's seriously failing. Telling you. Well, remember, Raquel told Liv to stay out of her business. I think Liv's heart was in the right place. And now Stephanie McCarr trying to drag herself to the corner. Now look who's here. Roxanne Perez. Again, no disqualification. Roxanne. Headbutt through a table. And Raquel Rodriguez able to force McCarr to lose her balance.
That was awkward.
This is unfamiliar territory for the challenger. What is Raquel thinking? Rodriguez must be feeling desperate. Trying to hoist Raquel up. Stephanie trying to hang on. Shots to the ribs of Raquel. A series of headbutts from the champion. Gingerly on that ankle. Oh, no. No. Stephanie got caught by Raquel. Rodriguez. No. Great counter by the champion. Turned into a Hurricane Rana.
Well, the table technically broke. Just the visual was not that great.
Rodriguez was closing in on the title. She was about to powerbomb Stephanie to the table, and what a counter by the champ. Buried under the table. She's got Raquel where she wants her. Stephanie from the top rope. The corkscrew splash. The cover. McCarr retains the title.
And Stephanie still champion. Whoop, whoop.
What a gutsy performance by the champ tonight.
Hey, what's up, lab rat? Whoop whoop. Let's see. I'm on the special watch along site. You know that main site on the top, that one. On part 3, in about 17 minutes and 15 seconds in, doing 1.25 times speed. Whoop whoop.
Could be a crystal ball moment for Liv Morgan. Now this is a
never seen before without those years in NXT, learning how to open up to the cameras. I don't feel like I would have been as successful as I have been on Raw SmackDown on WrestleMania.
And the Demon has brought Balor Club with him to WrestleMania.
I always look back at those times in NXT as some of the most important years of development, and it's some of the happiest years of my career.
It looks like they're really doing something with Finn, starting to do something again with Finn Balor, because they're kind of reminding you, hey, remember who this guy used to be?
Heads to the Lamb, Cleveland, Ohio. Coming up to be a stack. Mentor versus mentor.
All right, time for the main event segment. Roman's got out of a car. He's heading to the ring, pal.
Roman Reigns makes his way to the ring. He entered the Royal Rumble at number 26. Lasted over 15 minutes. And now the question is, will he decide tonight which champion he'll face in 75 nights at WrestleMania? In 75 nights, the Tribal Chief returned to the main event of WrestleMania. It just feels right. He just keeps making history. Roman Reigns in Philadelphia tonight. The place where he won his first Royal Rumble 11 years ago. A place where Roman Reigns was booed out of the building. That night set forth a series of events that has led us to now. This man, the Tribal Chief.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the winner of the 2026 Men's Royal Rumble, the OTC, Roman Reigns.
What a presence.
All right, see where they go with this. So I heard, again, when I went made the tweet that we were live, I happened to catch one while I was on Twitter about some of the things that Roman hit Punk with. Not specific lines or whatever, but subject matter.
In the ring.
And oh boy. Yeah, that was some good shoot. Yeah, if that. Again, I'm not sure what exactly was said, but just the topics that they said he hit. This should be good. the singing a wrestler's name is something that's now crossed over from the pond, from the other side of the pond because of doing shows over there.
Acknowledge me. God, that feels incredible. It's no secret. We've had highs and lows here in Philly now. I won my first WWE championship here on my daughter's birthday. But I also lost my last championship right here in this city too. It was a different time. Many, many years ago, I won my first Royal Rumble here too. It didn't sound like that. But what's crazy is 11 years later, I win my second Royal Rumble. And the next city on the schedule is Philly. All right, our teams are doing the same thing right now, but yeah. But yeah, this is the perfect city to be in based off our history because I got a decision to make. And who better to help me than Philadelphia, Pennsylvania? So the question is, do we go after the title that I made? So you don't want me to go after Drew McIntyre? Or do you prefer CM Punk?
That was a weird skip. I don't know what that was. Sorry, guys. Man, this song kind of is like kind of a bit more fun to dance to, like when it's sped up like this. Whoop whoop. Yeah, where's my WWE ice cream bars, pal? Me run a new ownership, right? You know, can we make something that make that happen here, pal?
That's funny considering you're a visitor here on my show. I don't know, maybe you thought you were on SmackDown or something, but this is Monday Night Raw. This is Netflix. I'm the champ, CM Punk, and I call the shots. You got a big decision to make. Did I hear you ask the fans of Philly for some help? Who was it, Drew McIntyre? I could listen to him get booed all day. What about it? WrestleMania, Las Vegas, Roman Reigns versus Drew McIntyre. Or what's the other side of the coin? Roman Reigns versus the best in the world, CM Punk. I don't know, Roman, what do you think? Do you need their help? Drew McIntyre, CM Punk, Drew McIntyre, CM Punk. Yeah, I think everybody's in agreement. The choice is pretty clear, but I am pretty sure that your mind is already made up. I know who you're picking, so go ahead. Take the easy way out. Pick Drew McIntyre.
Hold on now. I don't like the guy, but you're talking crazy. Drew McIntyre is the easy way out. Hey, Phil, I don't know if you realize this, but
here we go.
4 times bigger than you. And I'm pretty sure last time y'all fought, he had you crying over a little plastic bracelet. Actually, I think it was that bracelet, yeah.
Careful. Because when I was done with Drew, they ran out of staples putting his dumb ass back together. I know you've beaten him in the past, but I beat him in the most dangerous match this company has to offer. Hell in a Cell. I put him in the dirt.
Take a number. I beat Drew for like 3 years straight.
Yeah, you beat Drew. You and how many of your cousins?
I'd watch how you talk about my family. Remember this. We're the only reason this place is where it's at. We're the only reason that you had a show and a company to come back to. Don't ever forget that.
You really believe that, huh? Philadelphia, do you believe that?
Now we're getting spicy, boys.
You think you're the reason we're in the spot we're in. And you know what? You're sort of right, because you manipulated your cousins and your family and a great number of people thinking you're this great messiah, that you carried this place on your back and you held it up to the sky, but all you really did was hold it hostage. This isn't ESPN. I heard what you said. I heard you go on McAfee's show and talk about how, and you really do believe this, your quarterly vacations are somehow now you graciously stepping out and sharing the spotlight with somebody, and then you have the audacity to say that nobody's stepped up, nobody's filled your shoes, nobody's trying to follow in your footsteps. Many, many moons ago, once upon a time, I was champion for 434 days. With Paul Heyman by my side. Does that sound familiar? Because you took it and you ran with it. You followed in my footsteps. And yeah, you were champ for what? 1,316 days. Congratulations. But news for you, just because you did it longer doesn't mean you did it better.
Whoop, whoop.
You're a box office bona fide WrestleMania main eventer superstar. So you've earned the right to call your shot and show up here when you want. I appreciate that. I'm not mad at you. You choose to be a part-timer
And I choose to go to 10 countries in 3 weeks. I choose to go see all the fans nationwide, worldwide. I choose Poland and Scotland and Denmark and Belgium and London and Toronto. And I choose to come back here to the hostile city of Philadelphia so I can say things like, doesn't it feel great to be alive on a Monday night in Philadelphia, or what? To make. There's 2 mountains to climb in front of you, and yeah, one is the easy way out, because one is a guy that you think you can beat, and the other one's a guy that you know on your best day you can't touch because he's the
I know, right?
one door, if you so choose, to go after a title that makes Drew McIntyre the man, or man, you can climb Mount Everest with no Sherpa, and you can step through door number 2, and you can go after the man that has made this title and has held it down in your absence as the heavyweight champion of the world.
Let's get one thing straight. You're making all these towns because you took a 10-year vacation. I'd be trying to get it in as much as possible too. And the second thing, I learned from you. I learned from you. The only thing I learned from you is what not to do. Let's get one thing straight here, Phil. You wouldn't be here without me. 2 years ago, or whatever that was, when they wanted to sign you back, who'd you think they came to? Who'd they ask if it was all good? Me. I made the promise to Paul, and I kept it. And I did the best I could. I really did. But I will never forget 10 years ago or so when you go on your little best friend's podcast, running your mouth, making my life harder than it ever should have been. And then I let you back here, and what do? You screw me. You take my wise man, you try to brainwash my cousins, and you almost brainwashed me. Because at War Games, I shook your hand like a man. What was it? Zebros or some stupid shit like that, huh? Nah. I shake your hand, I look at you like a man, and what do? You mock me in my back when we're walking up the ramp like I'm some little young boy. Well, guess what? I made my choice. I could pick you because you're the biggest star available. I could, yeah. I could pick you because you're on Netflix and you're on the best show. I could. But no, I'm picking you because I hate you. I always hated you. And WrestleMania is going to be the best day of my life because in the main event, you will acknowledge me.
All right, there we go. Woo woo. So the official, so the main event this year will be Roman Reigns and CM Punk.
In the main event at WrestleMania.
I will say that as far as like Raws go, that was actually one of their better Raws. I'm not saying it was a good one, but as far as like a pay-per-view Fallout show, it was decent. It was definitely better than the Royal Rumble pay-per-view itself. I'll definitely give it that. All righty, so that is it for us tonight, boys. Whoop, whoop. Thank you so much for stopping in, hanging, and chilling with us. See our schedule for the rest of this week coming up. Tomorrow, we got I Like It Raw. We got the A Show. We got the NXT watch along or late start out as soon as A Show is off the air. Then we get the Wednesday locker room. And then Wednesday, we got the Next Level Wrestling review. We got the AEW Dynamite watch along and Bell Count. And Thursday, the Friday locker room. And then that evening, we have we're doing double time with JCW Lunacy and TNA Impact watch alongs. And then Friday, we got the SmackDown watch along and Bell Count. And either sometime between Friday night or Saturday afternoon, morning, we got the Smack Attack. And then Saturday night, we have HMG Insanity, which is our new JCW Lunacy review show. And then Sunday, we got The Wreckage. And then Sunday night, HMG After Dark. Right now, kind of working watch along we're kind of going with is probably going to be Glow along with Lucha Underground. Whoop, whoop. So yeah, that is actually going to be it for us tonight. I need to get to bed early, so no Twitch tonight, unfortunately. So, but I am on Twitch. Usually do gaming, but tonight I'm going to be kind of taking an early night. But you can catch me over there, twitch.tv/LGBrandon whoop whoop. Do a lot of retro gaming, like usually NES, SNES, Sega Genesis, N64, PS1. Kind of hover around that area. We usually have a good time, do karaoke. It's good stuff. So yeah, that is it for us tonight, boys. Thank y'all. Always a pleasure. HMG fam, Bearcats, Jugger Bros. Take care, y'all. Yeet yeet.